Does car AC on actually affect fuel consumption? Some say yes, while some say no, or is simply a myth. What is the truth? That is what you are getting from this video. Please pay attention as I'm going to explain thoroughly to you. For us to understand this, you need to understand the component that made up car AC. There are three major components of a car AC. The first one is a compressor. The compressor is the heart. It is the heart of the AC. Why? You also have condenser. The condenser is the one that makes sure that the cool refrigerant and also circulate it around. And you also have blower motor. It is this blower that pushes the coolness to the car cabin or to the cabin. These are the three components. Now, the compressor is the major one that imparts the engine, because as soon as you on the AC, the engine also has to start driving the compressor. So the compressor is the very one that impacts the engine. Study shows that when AC is on, about 5% to 20% increment of fuel consumption occur. But this depends on three conditions. The first condition is that the outside temperature. If the outside temperature is very, very hot, that means the AC needs to work harder to make sure that it cools the car. And number two is the engine size. If the engine is a very small engine, then the impact will be much on the engine. But the engine is a big engine, it is going to have a less impact on the engine. The AC will have less impact on the engine. So the engine may not really affect the driving of AC, that will not impact the fuel consumption. And number three is driving condition. This affects mostly. What does that mean? It means that if you are driving in the city, in the city, you are not driving, you can't drive in on a high speed, then you increases fuel consumption. But if you are driving on highway where you drive on speed, then it reduces fuel consumption. How, you may ask? Don't worry, I'll tell you. I will explain that to you now. For example, if without AC you are on 30 mile per gallon, that is 30 mpg, but without AC, but if you are with AC, it may give you 24 to 28 mpg. Why? Because of the impact of AC. But the question is that, should you now roll down the window to save fuel? The answer is no. Why, you may ask? I'll tell you now. If you are running on 40 mph miles per hour, under 40 mph, it simply means that you can roll down your window. Why? Because there is no much wind resistance. But if you are running above 50 mph, you cannot roll down your window because of the wind resistance. The wind resistance affects your car movement, and that impacts the fuel consumption. So if you are driving in a city, it is better for you to roll down, because you should be running below 40 mph. But if you are running above 40 mph, above 50 mph, then you need to roll up, because to prevent wind resistance. So what should you do to stay cool, because you still want to enjoy your AC of your car? Number one, I'll tell you three things you can do to ensure that you still stay cool with your car without wasting fuel. Number one is that you need to use AC wisely. Don't go for blast, go for moderate level, so that you can avoid wasting fuel. Go for moderate level, one. And number two, vent first. Ensure you vent your car. Roll down for like a minute. Allow the hotness in the car to escape through the window before you roll up. Then you can switch on the AC. And number three is that you park smart. When you are parking, ensure you park in a shade. Don't park in a hot sun, so that the AC will not need to work too hard to cool the cabin. So does AC really increase fuel consumption? Yes, but how much depend on how you use it. If you're on highway, it is better for you to put your AC on. But if you're in a city, then you can roll down. See you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.